Tonight on Bondi Rescue. It's party time on Bondi. When the who's who meet the boys in blue. But the hangover isn't pretty.
You all right? Hey, you all right, buddy?
While the party continues for some, there's mayhem in the water. And ugly scenes on the sand.
Handcuff me, do I care? Nah, bullshit.
It's New Year's Eve, and the Bondi party season is reaching a crescendo. As the beautiful people are flat out touching up their tans, there's a sudden commotion. The world's most famous party girl is in town. Sensing imminent danger, lifeguards spring into action.
Paris Hilton's on at North Bondi, so me and Whippet are just going to check it out, make sure there's no problems going on down there.
New trainee Dunstan and Whippet selflessly volunteer to protect public safety.
It's pretty funny seeing Whippet run because you only know he's running for one thing. And that's normally, to see someone famous.
I've never seen Whippet get out of the tail so quick in 5 years. Intensive kid.
The visit has the beach in a frenzy. Now Whippet has a chance to get up close and personal with Paris. Perhaps it's a perfect match. Whippet, normally never short of a word, is speechless.
Oh my God!
For the old guard like H, Paris is a place, not a person. It's just another day at Bondi.
Is that the highlight of your lifeguarding career so far, Deano?
Yeah, pretty much. I could pretty much retire right now, a happy man.
It's been a sad life. That's a highlight.
As Bondi gears up for a massive New Year's Eve dance party, lifeguards brace themselves for what will follow.
It'll be a pretty good night, but unfortunately for the those of us who've got to work again tomorrow, it'll be a pretty quiet night, I think.
I've worked a couple of New Year's days before, and it is always manic, and it is a bit of a concern. You really got to go home tonight and think through what could possibly happen in your head and just be on the ball in the morning.
Attention all swimmers, the lifeguard service has finished for the day and the year. As you know, we have a big party planned tonight, so please return to shore for your own safety and please leave the beach. Thank you very much.
A few hours later, 15,000 revellers descend on Bondi to see in the new year. As New Year's madness continues through the night, partygoers from across Sydney spill onto the beach. Before sunrise, 5 lifeguards are already on alert.
Big Mal up this morning away about 20 past 4 this morning, so yeah, a lot of people on the beach. It's going to be a hot day for a big one. This morning I've seen down here in a long time. Everyone's in a good mood, everyone's happy, and yeah, we haven't any drama so far, but everyone's in good spirits, eh? couple of years ago we had a complete nightmare. I think we had 3 or 4 ambulances before 7 a.m. and compared to that, it's fantastic. And everyone's like, it's a big crowd, probably a bigger crowd than we had that day, but everyone's in a good spirit. And everyone's happy and singing and enjoying themselves. And yeah, it's really good to see.
It's a morning when the main thing to expect is the unexpected.
Your tackle! Go fall in the rough! It's a new year, mate. He's having a good time. Who cares?
Then news comes through of a hijacking at Southend.
Get up, pal. The guy on the ball, mate. Bring it back in. We need that to rescue people, mate, so bring it back in immediately. Thank you.
Nosedive. Call a nosedive. Nosedive. Hey, listen. We don't mind having fun in that, right? It's cool.
I know, man.
But, mate, we need us to rescue people, you know, like if you take the board.
No, it's cool.
That was a good nosedive you did, but.
No, absolutely. Actually, I wasn't expecting that surf right there.
Yeah, well, the
I'm from California.
Yeah, I know. You can tell.
We body surf all the time there, and that.
Yeah, that's cool. We're all right.
We weren't expecting that thick of a board.
Mate, you know what? The nosedive was good. You might want to get some board shots too. It's pretty stupid, you know. 5 minutes later, we need to rescue someone. We've got no board, you know. Like, I mean, they're having fun, but that was stupid.
Attention those swimmers out there, just a reminder that conditions are dangerous here. So please stay close to shore. You've all probably had a little bit to drink, so just remember that and stay close to shore at all times.
Drunk or drug-affected swimmers present a major risk in the water, but lifeguards keep their eyes on the sand as well as the surf.
You all right? Yeah.
Oh, he's just tired. He's not drunk or anything.
He's not drunk or anything. He's just tired. Sleep. Wake up, man.
All right? Well, mainly this morning we're looking for people that might be unconscious or, you know, might have drug overdose last night, or probably won't be able to tell so much now, but in another hour or so we have to comb the beach and see the people that, a lot of people leave the beach and the ones that just stick around and they're laying face down or whatever, we have to check on them.
With hundreds sprawled on the sand, it's difficult to tell whether they're asleep, comatose, or worse.
Are you all right? Hey, you all right, buddy?
We might be on here, we need to back out.
Just drunk, mate.
Meters from the water's edge, Brad and Kerbox attend a barely conscious man.
Mount.
Oh. Hey. It's all right, mate. Water's coming up, mate. What's going to be down there?
Oblivious to the rising tide, lifeguards move him to safety.
Hey there. Have a rest, mate. It's well over. You okay, mate?
Oh, good.
Sweet as. You all right?
That's it.
Yeah, we just thought, we're lifeguards, that's what we do, you know. We had to check your pulse and everything.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you didn't look real good.
I don't know what you guys are doing on a daily basis. It's a big beach. Look at that. Beautiful.
What a way to start the year.
For a moment, crazy Bondi pauses to appreciate the first sunrise of the new year.
Yes!
But before long, reality strikes. Veteran lifeguard Bisho has been called to an incident at North Bondi.
Gentlemen, here's going to keep pressure on it. It's going to give you some oxygen, okay? Because you lost a lot of blood.
Neil. Yeah, my name. Great.
How's that feel? Feel normal?
Oh, this feels nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
I like this one.
We were just working over there in the surf shop and he wandered in and said, "Have you got a Band-Aid?" I just looked down at the hand and looked at all the blood everywhere. I thought, Jesus, I haven't got a Band-Aid that big.
Neil is a professional skateboarder. How he sliced open his thumb is unclear.
He's trying to tell me he was jumping a fence or something.
Yeah, he's probably been out all night by the looks of him.
Yeah.
Still in his going out gear, isn't he?
Doesn't really know what's going on, does he?
Then, in the middle of treating Neil, Bisho's called to deal with something completely different.
And I can see there's sort of like a few little marks there. Danny, I've got a girl down here while I'm treating this patient with the thumb. A lady's come up. A young girl has got a definite tick in her head.
Hammer to Bisso. The best way to do it is to get a pair of tweezers, push the skin in around the body of the animal, and then it should come out full body and all, head and all.
And if I get this wrong, what happens?
Nothing. The head will stay in there, and they'll have to get cut out.
Rarely seen on the beach, ticks secrete a toxin as they burrow into the skin and feed on human blood.
Do you want to do it? Have you done it? I've done it on dogs when they're really big.
I don't know if I want to.
It's Bisho's first tick, and he's reluctant to operate. It's a rare occasion when lifeguards can't help out.
They wanted to be cautious about removing it, as well as I. And so we're going to just go ahead and go to a medical center in town and have it evaluated.
Meanwhile, paramedics arrive to treat Neil's finger.
What did you cut your hand on?
Just above by a fence.
Here?
No, way, yeah.
Okay. Did you fall over at all when you did it?
I fell over a couple of times, but...
Did you hit your head?
No.
No other injuries?
No.
Have you just had alcohol?
Just alcohol and drugs, so yeah.
What were you actually trying to do?
Just trying to take it easy, go home, really.
Over a barbed wire fence?
Neil's gash needs stitches, but a trip to hospital wasn't on his agenda for New Year's Day.
I'm taking you to hospital, mate, because she's a decent cut.
No hospital, I'm okay.
No, really, mate, you've got a decent cut in your hand.
It's not decent, no, it's okay.
Mate, I'm telling you, you need stitches on that now, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
Back on the beach, the temperature has pushed up over 30 degrees. Thousands of swimmers disregard safety warnings to escape the heat. Hoppo is having trouble getting the message through.
Attention all these swimmers, you're making it very difficult for us today. A lot of non-swimmers out there, you need to move further up. Otherwise one of you are going to drown. Return to shore and move further up the beach.
Hoppo spots a group of underage drinkers. They're also consuming alcohol in a restricted zone.
4 or 5 of them just with hats on, just to the north of us.
Are they in the water?
Just on the water's edge.
I hope their parents are watching that and know how just get demolished. They look like 12.
Before Hoppo can read them the riot act, he's called to a rescue. A man signals for help as he keeps a drowning swimmer afloat.
Maxi's just gone as well.
Maxi suddenly joins in as a second swimmer struggles to shore. The most senior and junior lifeguards have their hands full. Maxi spots a fourth struggling swimmer as he gets his patient to shore. The boy happens to be one of the underage drinkers who were on the beach minutes earlier. Weak and disoriented, he could be alcohol affected or may have taken seawater into his lungs. Safely out of the water, he's not yet out of danger.
Baby, in the summertime, that is where I'll be.
More lifeguards back up. Oxygen will help Jason breathe if he's taken water into his lungs.
Stay awake, open your eyes for me. Good boy. You swallow any water? You swallow a lot of water.
And I saw him and you went under and you just
pain in the stomach. You got any pains in the stomach? In there?
Yeah, Bisho got a male, swallowed a fair bit of water.
It's one of the guys who came down we spotted before. They've been drinking a fair bit.
With South Bondi becoming increasingly hectic, more backup is on the way.
That's it, it's all right, cough it all up.
Cough it up.
It's still difficult to tell whether Jason is sick from drinking, almost drowning, or both.
Well, someone else is waving. Hoppo's going back in.
Should get to him.
Then the havoc continues as more swimmers are being swept off the sandbank and into the rip. Dragged out hat and all, one woman's paddle in the shallows went very wrong.
Lie on your tummy. Lie on your stomach. Face that way.
Meanwhile, Jason and his friends anxiously wait for paramedics.
Thank you very much.
As soon as Hoppo delivers his swimmer back to safety, he and Maxi head out for a sixth struggling swimmer. 6 rescues in 10 minutes. Then a new casualty on the sand.
I don't need ambulance for me, nah. I just got to... Tim, come and help me. Pull on the arm.
Victor has just dislocated his shoulder in the dumping waves. Despite the pain, he wants to reset it himself.
I've got to... Usually I hang from something and I twist it, it goes back in. So I need you to pull on it upwards. Not too hard, but just leave it there and I'll do the work.
When paramedics arrive, it's clear who needs to be treated first.
Stopped off quite a bit of water. We brought him in. His breathing was fairly rapid when we brought him in. Slowed down a lot and he was complaining of soreness in the throat and tightness in the chest.
Okay, was he alert when you got him?
What's that, sorry?
Was he alert?
Maxi? Maxi picked him up out in the water.
I did a rescue.
Yep.
I looked out and he was struggling getting in. We saw him having drinks before they went in the water.
At the moment it feels pretty... don't make it like that so easily, dude.
Sorry.
You want me to still hold it?
Keep holding it.
So you want to pop it back in with a nerve there?
Yeah, see...
Have you got dumped in the water?
No, I dived under a wave. I don't know what. I must have had my left arm out and it's just clipped the sand enough to sort of...
Okay, any problems with your breathing at the moment?
As Jason stabilises, it's time for sober reflection.
It's meant to be a nice day, have a couple of beers, have a swim. And all of a sudden, he can't breathe at all.
As soon as we're coming 5 minutes into it, you know, it's messed up.
I'm never drinking when I swim again at all.
Come over here.
Victor's ambitious plan to put his dislocated shoulder back in hasn't worked. Now the Ambos have got 2 patients for the price of 1.
You did a really good job out there, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Nah, really well. You did really well. You were calm, collect. You had all the information ready when you got him back to shore, and you stabilised him well.
But for Jason's mates,
mind your own business.
the lesson on beach safety isn't over. Police have been informed the boys were drinking on the beach. They now face a fine for consuming alcohol in a public place.
Don't grab.
This is the way I am.
Okay, this is what we're going to do, all right? You're going to come with us up to the police station, just up here to Bondi Police Station, okay? We're going to walk up there. Okay, we're going to give you a ticket and then you can go home. Mate, you grab all these bottles, put in the bin over there.
Yeah, sure. We got caught with alcohol. One of our mates is in hospital and they've been trying to bully me, so I've been bullying them back.
Where's the bin? Just there?
Hey, for that, they're already taking me up to the station. Wait, I got a question.
Grab all those bottles too.
Wait. Swicker wants to know what you're taking me in for. What's your reason for taking me to the station?
Mate, you're going back to get issued with an infringement.
Yeah, infringement for what? What's your reason for taking me back to the police station?
Drinking alcohol in a public place.
Drinking alcohol in a public place. Whereas I have no alcohol that is open on me.
Mate, grab all those bottles, put in the bin for us.
They have no warrant. The alcohol is not open.
Let's go. Hang up, let's go.
No, I'm not hanging up.
You, okay,
I don't care what you're telling me.
Unless you want to get handcuffed.
Handcuff me. Do I care?
No, mate.
Nah, bullshit. Bull.
Give me my phone.
Off. Bullshit.
Mate, don't resist. Just people everywhere.
Do I care? You've got no reason to handcuff me.
You had to make it hard, didn't you?
I was on the phone to my worker.
We'll give give you a chance and you didn't take it.
They're not that bad.
I wanted to talk to work car, right? Please, come up to the station.
Can you put all his stuff in a bag? Why don't you just come up to the police station with it?
Hey, Hoppo, they arrested the bloke.
Arresting him?
How's that? His mate goes to hospital and the other one goes to a jail cell.
Mate, they're full of drink and it's an alcohol-free zone.
A seemingly innocent drink on the beach has led to a near drowning and now an arrest. 3 hours later, while his mate is still being held by police, Jason has been released from hospital.
Yeah, you look a lot better than when we pulled you in.
Yeah.
Coughed up a bit of water.
Wasn't for you, I'd have been.
Yeah.
I don't know, God, what happened.
It's just one of those things. You can't really drink when you come down to the beach and then go swimming. It's a bit of a dangerous area of the beach as well to be swimming in.
That's the last time, for my lessons.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, well, at least you learnt your lesson. But you did really well, hey? Like, you relax and you kick back and you just focus on your breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, hope to see you down here again some other time.
Yeah.
Come down again.
If they went there, I'd have been dead, 100%. Really scary. I thought I was going to die. I was in shock. At the hospital, couldn't stop shaking, couldn't stop thinking about it.
He's been to hospital and come back within the space of 3 hours, which is pretty rare. You don't usually see that, and especially from the volume of water he swallowed. So obviously it went down to his stomach and not into his lungs, which is a really good sign, because otherwise he would have had ongoing risks and complications with lung infections. So yeah, it's great to see him back down to the beach 3 hours later. Cheeky things, come back down for more.
As the day draws to a close, it's just another crazy, lazy day at Bondi.
Typical Bondi, it's got absolutely everything. Where these people turn up from, I don't know, but I don't know. Without them, I suppose, the job wouldn't be as entertaining as what it is, and none of us are probably still here turning up every day to rescue people and then get entertained by the best.